Okay, so I've just come out of the Phoenician Scheme. Initially, I wasn't going to watch it at all. I was going for Mission Impossible. But halfway down Cherwell Hill, towards White Rose earlier, I log into the Cineworld app. And not only is Mission Impossible like 3 hours in length, it was only available in Screen X or IMAX or something. So I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So went and saw the Phoenician Scheme and absolutely loved it. My first point is that I wasn't sure whether I should have been laughing out loud at certain things, because it was one of those where I was LOLing, but everyone else in the audience were in complete silence. So I don't know if my humour in film is on a completely different wavelength to other people, or if it actually wasn't supposed to be funny. But the Phoenician Scheme is so dry. It's incredibly it's very black comedy, and at parts very surreal as well. Every aspect of this movie is just very unique. How it's not only how it's scripted and performed by a brilliant ensemble, but how it's actually how it's directed, and like the camera work, the staging. It should be, I swear, it should be on stage in the West End. The Phoenician Scheme should be a live action, like a live performance. It's excellent. It's really theatrical. So basically, I came along with no expectations and left highly entertained. So yeah, the cast, Mia Thruppleton, I think her name is, the main female in the film. She's just impeccable. Her humour, like from the second she walks on screen, she's like the way she delivers her lines, how she just remains incredibly sort of stony, very cold, but she's really funny. She would be perfect in like a I don't know, BBC or Channel 4, whatever sitcom. She's hilarious. I loved her. Obviously Benicio del Toro, the lead like protagonist. Side note, is it me, or does he look like Brad Pitt with a botched face job, like a botched plastic surgery? Is he related? No, he can't. Well, Del Toro, obviously not. Pitt, but I swear down, he's just like the doppelganger of Brad Pitt. End of. Now he is just as talented and engaging, but like those two together, they make the perfect double act. Michael Cera, who joins the cast, is equally excellent. Scarlett Johansson, Riz Ahmed, who I believe was part of the cast of Phone Shop years ago on Channel 4. Why isn't it Boxing Day? The Phoenician Scheme is one of those things that's usually sort of, it's usually like one of those ones that's at Christmas where you've got nothing going on. You go down to the cinema to watch a movie and that's it. It's one of those randoms. I'm glad I watched this. So rolling back to like the actual the cinematography, how it's filmed, like whether it's camera angles or the saturation, the clarity on the screen it's really good. It's kind of like it blends old-fashioned with modern. You've got sort of scenes that are set in grandeur, like sort of big libraries, like massive, like long hallways, mansions, that kind of thing. Then you've suddenly got like switch set to like middle of the jungle, where the lead character, so his plane crashes. I shouldn't laugh, but even the beginning scene, the opening scene, where he's on a plane and there's a strange noise, and then suddenly bang, the explosion, the guy in the background. Oh my god, fucking hell, I thought I'd left Final Destination Bloodlines in the background. Like, honestly, it's it was shocking. So the opening scene really sets it all up, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. When I say at points, so I think my negative was at points it's just sort of there are parts where the characters just the story, so whether or not I was following the story, because in the end it just got a bit boring. I mean, I got the gist of the Phoenician Scheme itself, but yeah, there were points where the characters just become a bit dormant, and they're all just standing around, not really adding much juice to it, just sort of delivering lines, but not adding the entertainment. So yeah, that was the main thing. But yeah, oh my god, Mia Thriperton. She is excellent. I've not seen her in anything before, but she's. I think the main, equally, it's her vocals. So how she's typically British. She walks on and she's like, "So you're my father? Why haven't you ever contacted me? And now you suddenly want me to be the sole heir to your fortune?" She's short and sharp and snappy and really dry and sarcastic. I was really won over by Mia. Brilliant. I would go as far as to say that she was better than Benicio del Toro. Benedict Cumberbatch. Really straight. He almost like a sort of cartoon character, some sort of twisted caricature. He's piercing blue eyes. He looked like a sort of really sinister librarian or historian from some sort of mad university or something. It's really, he was excellent. The way they'd done him up, how he performed it, and wow. So like I say, on the way down here to watch the Mission Impossible, but. Sorry, Tom, you're just too long. Not height-wise, obviously, but 3 hours for that. I don't know if I'm gonna give that one a go. I'm glad I did this though. So, what can I say? The set and scenery, how it's filmed. This is really, the Phoenician Scheme is an acquired movie taste. So if you're into sort of surreal, very short, sharp and snappy humour type comedies, then you'll probably lap it up. What else? Not much else. It's weird. It's really weird. I managed to get... Usually these kind of things, like I say, kind of Boxing Day type. Oh, there's my bloodlines. 28 years later. I cannot wait. I've already set the scene. I'm going to go over there by the sofas and sort of give a whole lowdown of the history of how much that film means to me. I can't wait for 28 years later. 28 weeks later, spectacular. 28 days was all right. Bit too urban, bit too grungy, but I can't wait for that. Cannot wait. Right. Anything else? Oh god, there's a second Chucky. Anything else? No, it's just those. I think the negatives are where they're just standing around and it becomes a bit slow and ropey in parts. But otherwise, if you're after a sort of arty, surreal comedy, look no further than Phoenician Scheme. That's cool. I'm surprised Scarlett Johansson wasn't in it that much. She usually gets quite Actually, should I mention? Yeah, I'll mention her neck. Okay, so Scarlett Johansson's neck. Do you ever notice in movies she's like very... No, I can't do it. I just look like a dinosaur like that. But she's when she's delivering lines, she's like, "What do you mean you've signed the contract?" And it's just pulsating neck. Scarlett Johansson's pulsating neck. Just want to point that out. Just want to throw that out there. Have a look. Largely displayed in Lucy, where she's like, a lot of the time she's like, and it's just like, whoa. Her glands, fucking hell. Her glands ever go up, she's fucked. So, right. That's it for me. Such a weird film. I haven't given much of the plot away because there really isn't much to it. But like I say, cinematography and how it's performed, especially the comedic streak, I love that. That's great. So next up is not today, because it would be Mission Impossible. 3 hours. Oh man. 20 years later is 19th of June, I think so. Oh, fuck knows, I don't know. And it definitely not watching bloody Lilo and Stitch. That's for sure.